when you slow it down and you look at it in relation to what Clabough perceived, you have to determine whether or not it's reasonable for Officer Clabough, to have believed all the things that he says he believed. You also can't slow it down, because the officer, as the courts tell us, and the statutes tell us, you can't look at it in slow motion. Clabough had to process that as it was happening. So is it reasonable to think, as all that was happening, that he believed Anthony Thompson had a gun? Is it reasonable to believe that he thought that his life was in danger? Is it reasonable to believe that he thought Officer Baldwin's life was in danger, Officer Cash's life was in danger, and Officer Wilson's life was in danger? That's the standard that has to be applied as to charges against Officer Clabough. When you review all that, at the end of the day, after looking at the video, is it reasonable to believe that Officer Clabough was in fear for his life, or in fear for the life of anyone else in that room? And is it reasonable to believe, for him to believe, that Anthony Thompson posed a threat of death or serious bodily injury to anybody in that room? And based on the evidence, I believe that it is reasonable for him to believe that Officer Baldwin had been seriously injured by the first shot. I believe it was reasonable for him to believe that all the other officers in the room were potentially in danger. And I believe it was reasonable for him to believe there was potential for him to be shot as well.